This next motorcycle isn't really a motorcycle. It's an autocycle. What's an autocycle? It's a three-wheeled vehicle with two wheels up front and one in the rear. You sit in it and not on it. Your passenger sits next to you and not behind you, like the Polaris Slingshot. Now, unlike the Slingshot's modern angular lines, the Vanderhall Venice takes its inspiration from classic British Roadsters. Let's take a look.
So Vanderhall started in 2010 as a dream for Steve Hall to basically create something that was not in the market in advance. As an individual that was 6'6", he wanted to be able to fit inside a vehicle comfortably and got tired of not being able to get inside of a Lotus Elise and other situations like that. And so he began creating three-wheel vehicles for himself and continued on with that privately for a while, and then over the course of time moved into understanding that he could probably make a business of it. After about 11 iterations, he came to the point where we had the Vanderhall Laguna, and the Vanderhall Laguna at $50,000 to $77,000, it's a high-end hand-laid carbon fiber vehicle that is not going to sell in huge numbers, but it was a project that we were able to refine the manufacturing process to the point where we found different economies of scale where we could save money and create what we just released yesterday, which is the Vanderhall Venice. At $29,000 in the autocycle market, there's nothing that comes close to it with regard to performance, build quality, and just overall beautiful feel. It's just an absolute sexy vehicle. So as you can see, that if you look into the interior, we've got an old retro feel with the wood steering wheel, analog gauges, and then the old school cockpit switches that really is the ultimate goal was to just look timeless, to not date the vehicle, not put us in any type of particular bottleneck, so you can get into it and you feel like you're back in time. So the motor's originally sourced from Opel, the Opel Astra. It's a 1.4 liter turbo. Here in the States, it's used in a detuned version at 137 in the Sonic and a Cruise. So 0 to 60 is going to be under 5 seconds, and then from 60 to 0 is going to be under 100 feet. On this particular one, we have full Brembos, 19-inch wheels, front and back, and that's probably going to do better than that. It's not been actual tracked, but this one, we know is well under 100 feet. So this is a representation of the base model. It comes in black, white, or gray. And as it is, it has an automatic 6-speed automatic transmission. This basically shows you with additional chrome pieces throughout the unit that help spice up the vehicle. It's all dealer install options, so the unit itself is always going to be $29,000 plus the options that you choose to add on. It has 19-inch wheels in the front and 20-inch in the back with a 20 by 12, so it's really nice and meaty. Brembo brakes. It also has, for performance, the ability to take over the shifting chores with a sequential bump shift lever that is also dealer installed. Glove box compartment, all the chrome bits throughout, and then a leather interior finishes it off. So this one would be somewhere around $37,000 to $38,000, but again, it's dealer install option, so you can do it. You can do it as you want. You don't have to do it right away. You can, come back and grab some more, get paid, and add some chrome hoops or something else. So if you're a minimalist and you're not going to take a lot of stuff with you, yes. If you're like my wife, she's going to have a hard time getting all of her stuff. We find creative places to put things like down at her footwell so that we can have enough space. There is storage behind the seat right here. We will have a travel rack that we'll be able to install a luggage rack on the back as an accessory later on. As far as comfort, I absolutely love it. I've taken this to and from northern Utah down to southern California, all the way up to northern Utah and back. and it's a joy. I absolutely love it. Twisty roads, there's nothing that really compares with it. Realistically, this is built, a lot of people say you need rear-wheel drive and you need to have the engine in the rear and all that stuff. You have to throw that all out the door when you have an autocycle. And the reason being is you're going to lose your traction in those corners. By powering the front wheels, we overcome that concern of breaking loose in the apex, and you're able to go through the turns, and then because you don't have two wheels in the back, when you get off canter, it pivots rather than throwing your tail in one way or the other. So Mulholland Drive is what this was built for. One of the main reasons why we have a 1.4 liter turbocharged engine is because the vehicle was originally and manufactured in Provo, Utah at high altitude, and we wanted to maintain that power at high altitude. Okay, so right now we've got pre-order for first quarter 2017. We're almost sold out for first quarter 2017, but they will, I mean, these two units right here and here are the first units that have ever been built. They're pre-production units, and so we're still finishing up the engineering before we're actually delivering. In the short term, it should be around February, March before the first deliveries come to our customers. We have dealers in Florida, Chicago, Arizona, soon to be here in California, and Las Vegas and Salt Lake City. We're looking to go 50 states, and then some states will have multiple dealers.
For more information about the Vanderhall Venice or to find a dealer near you, just go to vanderhallusa.com. If you want to see more videos from our coverage of the Long Beach Progressive International Motorcycle Show, go to youtube.com/cyclesportstv. And don't forget to like and comment on our videos. To keep up with all our new content, including some cool new 360 VR videos, make sure to subscribe to our channel. You can also keep up with what we're doing by following us on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, and Periscope.